All right, fellas, we're going to talk about breaking the habit, all right? This can really apply to any bad habit that you may have, but I'm going to keep this on watching porn, right? Fapping, jacking off, busting nuts cheaply, all right? We're going to kill this shit with this one video. I'm going to kill this, all right? Breaking the habit. Understand that you will never rise above the plane of your mental conditioning. You are wired to watch porn. From whatever age that you was exposed to porn, all the way up until now, you have been mentally conditioned to watch porn. And to make matters worse, you get a dopamine hit from it whenever you watch porn, jack off, and release. All right? You get 15 seconds of pleasure. So you are addicted to that instant pleasure, the instant gratification, and you are wired to watch porn. At some point, for 28 days in a row, you have watched pornography and you have developed a habit. It takes 28 days to develop a habit. A habit that's good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's going to bring forth the habit. And if you do it for long enough, you're going to be wired. And right now, you're wired to watch porn. You're wired to do this. It's a part of your mental programming. All right, guys? You will never rise above the plane of your mental conditioning. All right? So you have to understand this. You have to change the structure of your mind. Listen, guys, before I move on to the next part of my video, I want you guys to really get this into your mind. I want you to tattoo this in your mind, and I want this message right here in black to echo in your heart. You will never rise above the plane of your mental conditioning. I don't care what you do. You can chant 50 times in affirmations. I don't watch porn. I won't jack off. I don't watch porn. I don't jack off. You can do that every day and every night, right? You can do that all the time. But if you don't change the habit, if you don't go through the process of changing the habit, you will always revert back to what you normally do, what you're wired to do. You're gonna always go back. This is the reason why you keep relapsing, because you don't understand this part about changing a bad habit. You gotta understand that whatever you're programmed to do, yeah, you can stop doing it at will for a week or two, but you're going to always revert back to it. All right, guys? So understand that you have to change the programming that's in your mind so you can get away from what you're wired to do now, good or bad. You can be wired to do really good things, really good habits that help your life, or you can be wired to do things that's screwing your fucking brain up, that's ruining your interactions, your physical, real interactions with women. All right? I made a video on how porn is somewhat linked to erectile dysfunction. Feel free to check that out, but let me get to the rest of this video, fellas. Now, another thing that I want you guys to understand, that it takes about 28 days to form a habit, good or bad. I don't care what you plant in your garden. You can plant poison seeds in your garden, your mind. You can plant fruitful seeds in your garden, your mind. Whatever you plant is going to bring forth. So if you are wired, if you train yourself to watch porn, if you train yourself to drink alcohol just about every single day when you get off work, you chug a six-pack down, whatever the habit is, it can be making you or breaking you, all right? It takes 28 days to form that habit, and watching porn, jacking off, is one of those habits that will fucking break you. Okay, guys? So understand this. It takes 28 days to form a habit, and it takes 28 days to get rid of a habit. Okay, guys? If you want to get rid of a habit, if you want to break the habit of watching pornography, you have to go 28 days or more straight. You got to recondition your mind. 28 days plus without watching porn. All right, I'd rather you go 28 days and beyond without watching porn, but I want you standard, minimum 28 days. Do not open the fucking Safari. Stay out of the Safari. If you have the history you got in your phone right now All those tabs that's open with different type of fucking porn websites, delete them now, starting today. If you're watching this video, I don't give a damn if you just whacked off 15 minutes ago and you feel depressed that you did it, that you relapsed, and now you're on this video. I want you to wipe out your browser, your web history, wipe it out, and the minimum is 28 days. All right, it's time to restructure the conditions and the workings of our minds. Is no more porn, baby. We got to get rid of this. All right, porn is bad. I explained it in plenty of other videos, and I'm ranting now, and I'm gonna continue to rant until my fucking voice leaves. Watching pornography is one of the things that ruins your real interactions with women. It makes you floppy cock in front of the presence of a woman because you're so conditioned. You know what I'm saying? You got the habit of watching porn, and you're conditioned to watch all of these women that's professional porn stars with the perfect titties and a perfect ass. You're conditioned, you're wired to see that. So when you get a woman that's in front of you with a bunch of stretch marks and one titty sagging lower than the other titty, ass ain't so fucking round with a bunch of cellulite on it, you're not as aroused. You're wired. You condition yourself to expect something, and when it's not like you want it, it's kind of like if you at a restaurant, you look at the menu and you see the menu. On the menu, they got this perfect hamburger on the menu. And then when the real deal comes in front of you, a little bit of grease running out, the fucking cheese running down onto the plate, the lettuce kind of crooked, the tomatoes is not so red, it's kind of yellow, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know what I'm saying? Your taste buds ain't watering as much as it was when you was looking on the fucking menu at the picture perfect goddamn burger. That's the same thing with porn, all right? Pornography is an over-exaggerated form of sex. It's an over-exaggerated version of sex. That's not what happens. Most guys don't have 13-inch dicks because it's just not true. It's just a certain percentage, and most of that percentage of guys that have big old dicks is in the porn industry because they're getting money because of their size, right? Most of the guys that's in the porn videos, they're on some type of Cialis or fucking sexual performance drugs. It is what it is, all right? So a lot of the times you may have erectile dysfunction because you have psychological incompetence. I think that's what it is. You're scared. It's called performance anxiety. You're not gonna last 45 minutes just like Rico Strong did in a porn video. You gotta break away from it, guys. 28 days minimum. Let's cut the bullshit. All right, fellas. So if you want to break this habit, I want you guys to do two major things, okay? No porn for 28 days minimum, all right? I don't want you touching yourself for 28 days. I don't want you watching porn. I want you to, and if you do feel the urge to have sex, all right, to not have sex, because jacking off is not having sex, all right? You're short-circuiting yourself, tricking yourself, okay? Just to get the nut out, by all means, all right? When you feel the urge to bust, I'd rather you have sex with a woman, all right? But if you are a single guy that's watching this video and you don't have a girlfriend or something like that, no porn for 28 days. I don't want you touching yourself because this could be a good time for you to practice semen retention, okay, guys? Check out my other videos on semen retention, but this is a good time for you to practice semen retention. No porn for 28 days minimum. Don't look at any nasty, titillating images, anything like that. If you are following any erotic social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, unfollow, delete, whatever you gotta do, all right? You gotta help yourself somehow, all right? And this is the way to do it. So if you follow any social platforms that's showing titillating images, unfollow, delete, block, whatever the fuck you gotta do, all right, guys? No porn for 28 days minimum. Don't touch yourself. Semen retention, you going on fucking hard mode, all right? We are about to break the habit of watching porn, all right? If you're watching this video and you have an issue and you always relapsing, hey, you need to let what I'm saying echo in your heart, all right, guys? And number two, all right? If you get horny, take your ass to the gym, go for a walk, go do some push-ups, whatever you gotta do, but transmute it over to reading a book. You want to transmute that sexual energy, all right? I have a video that's coming out on sex transmutation. I want you guys to look out for it, all right, guys? And then if this video is adding any value to your life, hey, don't forget to hit that like button, all right? If you get horny, go to the gym, go for a walk or whatever, and or remind yourself of the dangers associated with fapping. It lowers your testosterone. It gives you a floppy cock. It gives you ED. All right? It will ruin your performance when you are actually with a woman. What you want to do is, the reason why I say 28 days is because, you know, it takes 28 days for a habit to form, and it takes about 28 days for you to break a habit. All right? You want to stop looking at the over-exaggerated versions of sex. The women with the perfect bodies and, you know, all that shit. So when you are in the presence of a woman and it's time for you to perform, you are going to be a fucking beast. Okay? And I have supplements and stuff that I take to help with my sexual health. And I'm going to be making a video on that really, really soon, guys. Stay tuned. All right? Let me go over this again. If you get horny, go to the gym and or remind yourself of the dangers associated with fapping. All right? The dangers are poor performance when you're in the presence of a woman, low sex drive. All right? Your willpower is shot. You have no willpower, no energy. All right? Do you want to feel like that? All right? I remember when I used to jack off before I go to the gym. I used to jack off before I go to work. And I'm wondering why I feel drained and I feel like, oh, life is so shitty. My habits is so shitty. I'm doing something that's just sabotaging me. We got to stop the self-sabotage, fellas. All right? If you want me to coach you, feel free to email me, captainblackmancoaching@gmail.com. Feel free to follow me on Instagram right here at the bottom of the screen. And I hope you guys, I really hope, like, I'm trying to get you guys to become kings over here. All right, fellas? All right? I will not steer you guys wrong. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bells so you guys can catch all of my latest content. Like I tell you guys in every video, I don't know about you, my nuts hanging to the floor, baby. Literally. Semen retention, baby. Okay? Let's have our nuts hanging to the floor. All right? Coach, signing out.